Here we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Game Scrubs podcast number 37. Rip Flash. I'm gonna just start over. Oh,
No way. Well, Tufts, I'm the one who edits this. That's all staying in.
Oh no. It's all going to shit so fast. I didn't feel very burpy until later.
Dude, yeah,
anyway.
when we got that sick
I'm okay, Dad.
they're gonna charge her with a flamethrower in it.
This is the number one gaming podcast on twitch.tv/Hogtied Productions, the Game Scrubs podcast.
Number one, baby. Whoa!
I'm one of your hosts, Cal. Joining me, as always, as per usual, Jake. Jake, how you doing?
Oh, dude, I am phenomenal. Had the day off today. Good Monday, nice and productive. Did way too much laundry. Hung out with the cat. It was a good day.
That sounds way more productive than what I did, which was extreme.
Yeah, extreme stream. I guess I lost at Fall Guys a lot. I almost won, but I did not. Still got to get that.
Have you won yet?
No, I fucking suck, dude.
Oh man.
I
didn't think I was gonna win the one that I won.
Dude,
so.
that one was dope. Like, what a win. I'm so glad Wheels got that snapshot of you. That's my favorite emote now. I don't know if you know that. Where you almost look like the Scream face. It's like Shaq when he licks the wing and looks at the camera.
That's very similar.
The best thing about that was he was like, I'm not gonna make any dumb faces for you guys to make gifs of. That's the first thing he fucking does.
Did I actually say that?
No, that's what Shaq said.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Oh, it's funny. Jordan at Kobe's funeral actually said, "I've seen enough fucking gifs of me crying all over the internet."
That's incredible.
God dang.
Dude, do you see that he owns a NASCAR team now?
No.
Yeah,
what's he doing owning a NASCAR team?
So, the sports show that I work on Sunday nights, they do, what is it? Good? Oh, fuck. It's like overrated, underrated. Overrated, Jordan as a basketball owner, as a team owner. Underrated, Jordan as a NASCAR owner. And I was like, what? Apparently he's like super popular and they all love him. I'm like, okay, that's dope.
Interesting.
God, this is so great. But
I just can't imagine him being like, "Hey, push the pedal down faster. Make you go faster.
You're gonna have to turn left."
God, loosey goosey left arm, because you're gonna be pulling with that. I want to rip that bicep.
Just blow it out. You gotta blow out on your bicep, bro.
It's hard to do a Michael Jordan impression.
It's true. It really is. Oh man,
It sounds like a deep voiced plain dude.
You know what I really want to stream? I gotta pick up my PS2 for my folks, but I want to stream NBA Street and NBA Street 2. Such perfect games. MJ too good.
I miss NBA Jam.
Oh my god, dude! I should.
Not that it didn't come back. It did come back during the Summer of Arcade or whatever.
Yeah.
Way back in the day.
But it's not the same, baby.
It is not the same.
Ooh, Admiral Akbar is correct. It was the Bubba Wallace team. So basically, they're trying to. It looks like they're going to try to expand to have more racers of color in NASCAR, because there's one black man and a bunch of rednecks.
Bunch of hee-haw drinking motherfuckers.
Yeah, Mountain Thunder. The Hy-Vee
Mountain
Mountain.
Man. Mountain Piss.
Mountain Piss.
Man piss jugs.
Donkey Piss. Oh my god. Well, So, Cal, what do we do here? We are the number one gaming podcast, but
Oh,
yes,
because
sorry.
we talk about the biggest gaming news of the week. The biggest, the best, nothing but. Well, except hentai games and
Whew. Those good games, bro.
the everlasting war between hentai and
God.
furries. Or not in a similar vein.
Yes.
This is not dissimilar to Apple versus Epic in their lawsuit, which is having some very interesting ripples, side effects throughout the industry. For example, Google is doing a universal 30% cut on the Play Store. As published on GameSpot by Stephen Wright. This is an update to the Apple v Epic story, and basically Google clarified its approach to its own Google Play Store, specifically making it clear that apps on Google Play must use Google's billing system for in-app purchases, allowing the company to ensure it receives the Apple-esque 30%.
Yup. That being said, though, the thing that's basically going to save them from being called a monopoly in the same situation that Apple's in right now is that they allow other apps to use their own billing system. And they referenced the PlayStation app in this chat, or in this article. So that's that's crazy. That's all you got to do, Apple. That's all you got to fucking do. Don't be That's money lost, though, baby.
I mean, they make it up by having
Say it.
exorbitant prices on their products.
Oh, I was gonna say they make it up by having Muslim slaves in China build all their products.
Fuck.
But that's a
true.
different podcast.
That is a very different podcast. I think that might be on the Fecal Matter podcast at some point.
Oh man, I feel like half the. Well, I mean, you have some hot takes on it, but I'm sure that another person on the other half would be spitting pure fire.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe some censored words there. Something where it's like we don't stream it so much as we record it.
Yeah, it's going to be a heavily edited episode.
And then just remove entire sections.
I'm going to look like that meme of the dad from Coraline editing that podcast.
Are you winning, Dad? No.
No. Oh my gosh.
So, there's something actually beyond just Apple and Epic here, though, that I think is a very untalked about, just kind of like hand-waved issue that I'd like to kind of dive into briefly.
Hit me.
Before we move on. And that is the concept that the mobile games market right now is largely unregulated.
Oh.
And therefore, there's a lot of asset stealing, asset swapping, and then reselling of essentially what could be considered the same fucking game.
Over and over.
And I want that shit to stop because it is so infuriating.
Dude, those ads are the worst.
It's just completely ridiculous.
Straight up Pokemon, dude. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Pokemon push.
Literally, yeah. You're exactly right. Like, they'll rip off Pokemon.
And use the assets. And Pikachu's right there. It's the emblem. It's like...
They'll use it to sell their game.
It's like,
and
no.
It's blatant fraud. And the biggest problem is they'll do all this, make, like, however much they need to make.
Yep.
And then take their game right back off the store before any legal action can actually go through because the legal system is too slow to catch them.
Exactly, and that's their plan. They're straight up Leonardo DiCaprio and Catch Me If You Can. He's just always a step ahead of them. Great film.
And I'll tell you what, I don't know. I just feel like there's people out there just getting completely swindled by these fucking loser companies.
Oh, yeah.
Or people developing these sorts of mobile apps.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's on the mobile companies. Like,
they make enough money. They can have people who literally, it's not an exciting job, but they can literally pay people to make sure that these games aren't just being put onto their platform.
right.
They have the funds, they have the resources, they could do it, but they won't.
Yeah. Because that, to them, that's just extra oversight that they don't need to make.
Yeah, it's fun. The consumers can make it. They can make it by not buying it,
Yeah.
which they're technically correct about, but when my nephew spends $700 on V-Bucks, I'm gonna throttle him.
If I ever have a kid who ever asks how to do the floss, I'm just gonna go to the Supreme Court and just make sure that euthanasia is still legal.
You're just gonna hold him down and be like,
Flight. Yeah.
you're gonna hold him down and be like, do you bleed? And then fucking floss his mouth. You will.
This is how you floss.
It's a proper technique. Brandon's good at that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know who's not good at handling pre-orders, though?
Anybody, apparently.
Nobody. Nobody can handle it, dude. It's like, what do they expect, man? Like, holy shit, everything's popping off. I will
say, for the company that's making the most rich man richer all the fucking time, it sure seems like they should I don't know, have the sort of capital to be able to like just hire even more and pay more for hiring, like just have delivery drivers.
Wait, hold up. Sorry, what?
Sorry, Amazon.
I'm just kidding. There's an Amazon warehouse being built like less than 10 miles away from me, and I'm pretty fucking pumped. As terrible as that is, I'm like, but maybe I could get same day delivery. Maybe I could get pantry.
In Seattle, I was there when they were first launching Amazon Now.
That shit was
Prime
nuts, dude.
It's like literally a 2-hour delivery after you order it.
That's insane.
And that's only because it's headquartered in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Pretty dope.
I liked that quite a bit when I was there.
Yeah.
But it was only on select products.
Yeah.
Which was,
like Echoes and fucking...
yeah.
I don't even know. Alexas.
Yeah. But
Alexa, play Despacito.
Please. So people, Amazon's covering their butts over Xbox Series X pre-orders, same as with the PS5 pre-orders.
Oh yeah. It's smart. They might not actually get your console on launch day. That's why you got to get it from Best Buy, dude. I've known so many people that order through Best Buy and then get it a day early. Like, it's some bullshit.
I just don't get it at all on launch day. I don't bother with that shit. I wait until either the price drops or there is a
or a sick ass slick console, dude. That
a
slim gold, baby. Oh.
I'm telling you right now, and I know I've already said it on a podcast before, but I'm gonna say it again. The God of War bundle.
Oh my god!
I guarantee is coming.
Oh.
I like $1,000,000,000%. There's no doubt that there's going to be a God of War bundle,
and you're gonna get it, right? That's gonna be the one you get.
That's what I'm gonna get.
Oh, that's beautiful. I do have I've only ever gotten one console on launch, and that's the Switch. But PS5 is definitely one I could see myself getting on launch.
I forget I don't think I've ever gotten on launch a console.
I was with
On,
Admiral Akbar when he got his PS4 on launch day. We were like the fourth people in line.
I remember that.
It was pretty dope. Oh yeah, you went
I
too.
believe, well, I was there with or no, I was hanging out at home. This was when I lived kind of by that railroad there
Oh, dude.
in Iowa City.
Yeah.
And my roommate went and picked his up, came back, and I watched him, install all the firmware or whatever. And
Yeah.
I believe either he started playing Shadowfall.
Yeah.
Killzone
Yep.
Shadowfall.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowfall, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He started playing that because he wasn't sure what else to play.
Because he's like, I'm not an infamous guy, okay. But how cool is it though that Sucker Punch really started and ended the PS4 life cycle? It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amazon's covering their asses and being like, hey, Xbox Series X pre-orders may not come on launch day due to high demand. They said the same thing about the PS5. So that's where they're sitting.
For those of you wondering, yes, even PC gamers have trouble sometimes with pre-orders, including PC gamers trying to get the RTX 3080 from NVIDIA.
My guy.
Luckily, I'm too poor for any of this shit.
That would just wreck my
So
computer.
I have zero like stress about any of this crap.
I literally couldn't even put an NVIDIA RTX 3080 in my computer. It wouldn't even work. Like, please update literally every other internal component.
Yeah. I'm at the point now where I think I'm ready to finally get a modular PS2,
Yeah, dude.
which will allow for way better cord work instead of having to, because
We stand
it'll
good
just be
cord work
so
here.
much better. It'll be so much easier to fit everything in there.
I love it.
I'll be able to put another SSD on the side.
Oh, those double SSDs, baby. How many SSDs would you be running? Would that be your second or third?
That'd be my second, but
Hot
I'm
damn.
planning on getting like 2 or 3 more.
Nice. I remember when I lived with Baracus, he kept buying these super cheap SSDs, and they kept literally like getting hot and dying. They would burn up.
That's weird because the one I've had, I put my operating system on so that would
Yeah.
have a faster booting time,
Yeah, same.
and it's lasted like a good
Years. So long now.
4 years now.
God,
guys.
that's crazy. Yeah, mine's running fine.
Yeah,
I'm
feels
golden.
good.
Ah,
Feels
dude,
good.
right?
Can't imagine having a shitty SSD like that.
He
Oh,
had a
man.
good. See, that's the thing is he had a really good SSD, and then he was trying to add cheaper ones.
Oh.
Yeah. So he spent a little more, bought a better one, and then he had 2 good SS, like one really good one and then one good one.
I see.
Yeah. Speaking
So
of, go ahead.
Just to tie up this about the Amazon stuff, Xbox has said you can expect more consoles to be available on November 10th.
Huh? That's dope.
So get ready.
Man, dude.
We ready.
I'm ready. I'm so
We
ready.
ready.
Are you ready for a good time?
No.
Oh, well, GameStop is. Because
Yeah.
they're desperate, dude. They're letting people.
they are.
They're basically. Okay, so GameStop lets you buy the PS5 and Xbox Series X in installments. They're doing a layaway system because they're like, please come to us. Buy your Xbox through us. Buy your PS5 through us. We need it. We need your money. Rent to own. Gosh.
I just don't. Honestly, I don't know what to say for GameStop anymore. You know,
They're done, dude.
just stop paying your executives too much money.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's what they need to do.
Yeah. Seems pretty simple to me.
Instead of laying off people, shutting down stores, just
I'm
stop paying
trying
your executives so much fucking money.
trying to claim to be an essential business when everyone's shutting down.
Yeah, that was just
That was hilarious.
outrageous. It was so stupid.
That was a different level. My gosh. But yeah, that's basically all this article is they're trying to get people to buy through them.
Yeah.
The
Sounds
interesting
like they partnered with QuadPlay and Klarna as far as third-party payment services for those installment plans.
Mhm.
And then they're a reputable third-party partner they're also working with for rent to own, which just sounds to me like
Oh man, that sounds like
that one. What was that place?
isn't it just rent or whatever? You know, where you could buy the TVs, but then you have like 2 years to pay it off, and
you pay like $10,000 for a $4,000 TV. Or
yes,
something like that.
exactly, yeah.
What is the name of that place?
It's Rent to
like
something.
Blue? It's Blue. Rent-A-Center.
Rent-A-Center, thank you. Yep. That's exactly what this is like. And the interesting thing for me is the only one that says that there are no additional fees is the installment plan one. So the layaway and rent to own, there's a pretty good chance that you're paying more because it's like a Rent-A-Center kind of setup where you're paying that extra bit.
Granted, it's 4 installments over 6 weeks, so that'd be $5.99 or $4.99. 5 installments, so that's $60 a pop over 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Is that
bad,
right?
really.
No. That's not right.
They have the numbers lower in the article.
They
Saving
do?
you. Yeah,
Fuck.
I think.
What?
Nope. Never mind. That's an all access Xbox All Access stuff. That's a different plan.
Let's just look this up.
Totally
real quick.
mathematical, dude.
$4.99 divided by 4.
Oh, you're going for the full.
$124.75.
You're going for the full. I see. Okay. Okay, we aren't gonna go for the Series X. How about that? That's something I didn't put in this. We need to talk about that real quick. All the Xbox Series X or the Xbox One X selling. Oh my gosh, dude! Up 500%.
This is what I call societal grandma syndrome. Right here.
My gosh, it's just sad, dude.
Honestly,
Look.
it's unfortunate that Xbox or that Microsoft named it this.
Yes.
And it caused some confusion. I can understand some confusion, but to this extent, I just blame society and its illiteracy.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Went up by 500%, right? You're just telling me that they sold 5 more Xbox One X's.
Oh, you got me good right there. That was real good.
I was setting that up. I thought of that joke earlier today. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. But
Oh my god.
yeah, that was bound to happen. With just, I've seen some memes that are just like, it's the handing of the sword meme, and it's like the guy who named the PS2 the PlayStation 2 after the PlayStation 1 came out. And I was like, that's so spot on. Then you have the Xbox, Microsoft like eating the glue in the corner, naming it whatever it's gonna be next.
60. Well, the thing was, I think they were trying to distinguish. I don't know. It's dumb. I get it. I remember reading an article that like made it make sense to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't seen that article in probably 5 years at this point.
Makes no sense
Well,
at all.
Probably not 5 years. It's probably been like a year. But what I do remember is the gist of the article saying, "Look, PlayStation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had a Pro, they had Slim,
Mm-hmm.
but generation is 1, 2. It's numerical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's more to differentiate itself even further from Sony
Yep.
by saying this is the Xbox 360, this is the Xbox One, this is the One X, you know.
Yep.
It sounds like moving forward though that it's now going to be Xbox, just Xbox Series.
Blank.
Yeah,
Which I think's cool. I like that a lot. I think that's a better way to go about it.
definitely. I mean, if they don't want to just say Xbox 7 at
Yeah.
this point,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
after the number of iterations it's gone through,
Yeah.
and that's if you're counting each mid-generation upgrade as anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the big thing though, is Xbox can name itself whatever they want because they're going to be making a hell of a ton of money buying more game studios in the future.
You're darn tootin'.
Oh man, what's her name? I didn't look at it phonetically. I didn't look it up phonetically. Satya
Nadella.
Thank you.
Nadella.
Thank you. Says that Microsoft is looking to potentially buy even more developers. Makes sense to me. Like, fuck, man, they're making Obsidian and Bethesda like work together again. Like,
I loved that. This is our get along T-shirt.
thank
meme.
you. I was really happy with when I saw that. I legitimately laughed out loud. I was like, "That's good. That's a quality meme
Yeah.
right there."
Absolutely. Okay. Hear me out. What if they bought up like Atlas?
That's what they need to do, dude. I thought they were gonna buy Sega. Okay, so we're having all this.
Well, there's rumors out there.
Exactly.
There's still rumors.
We've talked about it in the past. They had this crazy ZeniMax $7.5 billion purchase. So I'm saying like 5 years down the line, Sega. That's who they're gonna get. And then by owning Sega, they will own Atlas.
Oh fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god.
That's gonna be the big move.
After like Konami or something.
Oh my god, please, why don't we just old Yeller Konami, okay? Just like fucking
Please.
end it.
Fuck Konami.
What a downfall, dude. What a spiral.
Just like
Disgusting.
I cannot believe how bad Konami is. But yeah,
I think they should have bought a Japanese developer before they bought Bethesda, personally, but
what if they bought Square Enix?
that would be insane. That would be
That would
absolutely
be
crazy.
nuts.
Well, I mean,
That would be so nuts.
then they would have like Crystal Dynamics too. They would be set, man.
God, that'd be ridiculous.
That'd be a really smart move for them. But I think
The thing is, like, I'm not sure how I feel. Like, I understand them kind of just being like, well, we're just like a money flow thing for you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
Hit us.
you're just gonna be under our wing. You'll stay dry under our wing.
Ask
but,
Daddy for money when you need it.
And once you're ready to fly, baby bird, we're gonna let you fly. But you're gonna fucking bring us back some worms.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow.
I'm just I just get a bad vibe with this purchase for some reason.
ZeniMax?
Yes.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, but it just feels like we're on the edge of essentially like this gigantic, I'm not going to call it a gold rush necessarily, but like a dev rush.
Where like companies go and buy devs.
Like just buy up every dev that they can, and then, suddenly everything gets bloated and people decide to leave and start new companies, which then just wind up getting reuptake,
Yeah.
put back in. I'm just worried about it getting to a point where the games industry like crashes again, essentially.
Yeah.
Because
They're just churning out trash.
Yeah.
Oh man. Sorry, we were talking about buying up game developers and stuff, and I thought of a Japanese developer that Microsoft could buy. That would be a great buy. Platinum.
I almost said Platinum earlier, but I went with Atlas instead because I like their games a little bit more.
Exactly. Spot on. But man,
But yeah,
that would be a move.
Yeah, Astral Chain on the new Xbox.
Get Scalebound on the new Xbox.
Fuck you.
God. I was so happy you were going for a drink then. It was perfect.
Fuck.
But
One of these times, it's gonna literally be the scene out of Incredibles 2 with
yes.
Violet just me with beer.
Yo, God, what a great scene. Over the last 6 years, Microsoft has spent $10 billion on game studios. Wow.
I can imagine having 1 billion. Let alone 10.
Yeah, can't imagine having 1 million.
I can't imagine having 1,000 in my account. God damn it.
You can have more than $17.50 in a bank account. That's dope.
$750 is a lot of money.
I think that this is I'm interested to see who they're going to buy next. That's going to be the big thing. Because I don't think Sony's going to buy anyone else for a while. They bought Insomniac, and that was a lot of money for them.
Yeah.
But now they have full reign over Insomniac. Like, what? Are they... I'm going to look up who Sony owns really quick. Don't mind me. But...
No, Jake, I think more and more about like big deals like this, and I just think to myself, you know what? I no longer feel like I'm middle class.
Oh my God.
Like when you scale it to the absolute fucking richest in the nation,
Mm-hmm.
we are. I don't know about you. I'm poor then.
I am broke.
I am strictly poor in comparison to these multi-billionaires, right?
Oh,
It's
yes.
just like,
Big mood.
and I'm far from like some sort of like outlier. It's just the way it is for far too many of us.
Yeah. It's just how it be. Wow. All right.
Get rid of rich, bloated assholes. Is
So-
what I say.
I have the complete list of studios that Sony owns.
Okay.
Ben Studio, Guerrilla Games, Insomniac Games, Japan Studio, London Studio, Media Molecule, Naughty Dog, Pixelopus, Polyphony Digital, San Diego Studio, San Mateo Studio, Santa Monica Studio, Sucker Punch Productions. That's it. And their most recent acquisition was Insomniac Games, but it had been 8 years before that since they had bought somebody, and that was Sucker Punch. So I think they're going to just hang out for a while. Because back then they did a big 1-2 punch. They bought Sucker Punch and Media Molecule. But
Yeah, Media Molecule was a huge kid, I gotta say.
oh my God, right?
They are criminally underrated.
Exactly, definitely. The stuff they do is so dope. Oh man, in Japan Studio, they need to get back on it, okay? They're too busy working on Knack, and they need to do Ape Escape, alright? I want new
Yeah.
Ape Escape. I don't give a shit about Knack. Although Gravity Rush was pretty dope.
While you were bringing that up, I've decided to pull up some subsidiaries for Microsoft as well.
Yeah, tell me who
Just
they
as
got.
like a comparison. 343 Industries, obviously.
Yeah, damn.
Compulsion Games.
Okay.
Guys behind We Happy Few.
Yeah.
Double Fine.
Mm-hmm. Big buy.
Exile. In particular their baby boy is the Wasteland series.
Mm-hmm.
The Titan Mojang,
Mojang.
Ninja Theory, Obsidian,
Yep, that's a big buy.
Playground Games
Oh, Playground.
for Forza.
Yeah, I always forget about Playground.
The one so near and dear to everyone's heart that just needs to be released into the wild like a recovered baby bird strewn up from the oil splattered shores. Rare.
Hey, the water in shit, I can't even remember the name of the game in the pirate game.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, thank you. It looks dope.
I actually downloaded Battletoads on the Games Pass
Dude.
because I think I might like to play that with my brother at some point. Or
That'd be
anyone
dope.
else in the Game Scrubs Discord, I guess.
That feels like playing some Battletoads.
Yeah. I know it's approximately 0 of you because you're all a bunch of fucking Sony fanboys. There's also the Coalition, obviously behind Gears of War. The Initiative, which I don't even think has made anything yet. Unless it's that game Deep, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Turn 10 Studios. Oops. Shit.
Shit.
Undead Labs,
Yep.
World's Edge, and then just plain old Xbox Game Studios Publishing.
Just got
And
some
then-
solid developers there.
Along with ZeniMax. I mean, that
That's big.
increases it by like multiple studios in its own right. Bethesda Game Studios, Arcane Studios, id Software, Machine Games, Tango Gameworks, and ZeniMax Online Studios.
You're speaking my language now.
Hell yeah, dude. Why does Phil Spencer look like a bloated frat boy?
That's just how he be.
Anyway, it's okay. Let's break it down.
Okay. Break it down for me.
Let's say you're Phil Spencer,
Okay.
and you like life, right? You want to make life better.
Yeah.
For Xbox,
Yep.
you're looking at all the remaining game companies out there.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you target?
You gotta
buy up.
You gotta get Japan, man. You have to. They have no presence in Japan. You have to buy a Japanese studio, and you buy Sega.
So you would go Sega.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, then you can sell your games on Nintendo still, because they're doing that shit. They're making those moves, so you can still have your Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games, but you sell it on Xbox and Nintendo now. Or I guess Mario. Sorry, they would never put Mario on Xbox, but you get people. I feel like there's a ton of Nintendo PlayStation crossover. I just feel like the crossover between Nintendo and Xbox, as far as like console owners, isn't as high. It still exists, obviously, but it's just like those Japanese. They're in bed together. It's just too easy for them. What do you think? My money's on Sega.
Yeah. I can see Sega, but I can also see them, now that they've made a big purchase, trying to maybe sneakily grab up some cheaper companies. So I targeting, like, just throwing out a net, basically, for indie studios.
Ooh.
For example, like, recently Hades was released.
Fucking popped off.
Fucking what's the name?
Do they just go after Devolver Digital?
I can see that. I can see something like that.
That would be insane.
I can see them going after, indie studios here and there that they say, you know what, I like what you're doing. We want to, do a bigger collaboration between you and Double Fine. We want your insight on this project with Double Fine, and we'll have the creative direction from id Software, some shit like that.
That,
have like
bringing them together.
See them making it more of like a, let's just like fit these puzzle pieces together and see what happens.
Exactly.
Versus having strictly, okay, this is the game. This is the game. And saying it only can be done by you, only you. None of these other studios know.
They don't know. Now,
So
bouncing off of that, I would like to move on to the next article because I feel like this really ties in there.
okay.
But something that I would like to say is, you know what I realized while we were talking about Bethesda being acquired?
What's that?
We never have to sit through a Bethesda E3 conference again. We never have. It'll be better. It'll be guided. It'll be like not 6 billion phone games and then Elder Scrolls 6 with Elder Scrolls 5 music played over it and people busting nuts everywhere. I'm pumped, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just Bethesda just like never their E3 stuff never blew me away. It was like they just needed to do it every other year like Square Enix because they tried to do it every year and they just did not have the content. Mm-hmm. Just based on the kind of games they develop, you can't do one every year. Admiral Akbar in the chat says E3 is dying. That's not true. It's already dead. For this year. It'll be back next year. It'll be different for sure.
I fucking hope so, because there's nothing I look forward to more than like the E3 shit talkathon and like
the pizzas, the chillin', the beer.
It's like legitimately my favorite week of the year.
It's so good. It's the best week, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because usually also my birthday.
Yeah, that's also big.
Nice. Although then it reminds me, it's kind of bittersweet. Like
it's like those memes of people dancing, celebrating a person getting closer to death.
Yeah.
Exactly. People at the end of drug commercials.
What else is bittersweet is this pineapple cherry swirl fruited sour ale from Big Grove
So
Brewery.
jealous.
Make sure to get some today.
I miss Big Grove beer. Big Grove, please sponsor the podcast.
Hashtag CV4G4TV.
All right. So I put in this article because I just think this is wrong. It's a feature article written by Jordan Ramey on GameSpot. Xbox is primed to reclaim its identity as a console for RPGs.
Reclaim?
Was it ever a console for RPGs? It had some incredible RPGs on it, but I would never call it a console for RPGs. Because, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, Fable, amazing. They would get stuff first, right? Like, Elder Scrolls 4 never came out on PlayStation, right? But it came out on Xbox.
It eventually came to PS3.
Did it?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah, it was like way later.
Timed exclusive, essentially.
Oh, but really timed exclusive.
Yeah, like one of the not earliest, but like yeah. I can see like I can see it becoming more geared towards RPGs for sure. But I don't necessarily think it's reclaiming an identity.
No.
I think it's reinventing itself, not reclaiming anything.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I think of like the Xbox and the Xbox 360, well, the OG Xbox, honestly, I think of just one game.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I have 3 games I think of, and that is Fusion Frenzy.
Yep.
GTA Vice City.
Oh, so good. Not San Andreas?
No, San Andreas I associate with PS2 because that's what I got it on.
Nice.
But
hit me with
and
it.
then for the OG, I also associate it with
H2, baby.
Halo. Halo 2 I actually associate with wait, is that on?
Halo 2 was an Xbox, original Xbox release.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It was so good.
Man, that blows me away.
Well, because
I forgot that that Halo 2 was on the OG Xbox.
Well, because it was crazy. It was like the games developed at the beginning of the NES to the end of the NES, where it was like crazy different because Halo 1 to Halo 2 was such a step forward, but it was still on the same fucking console.
Yeah, that's what blows me away is that. But No, the other one was like NHL Blitz.
Nice.
Or not Blitz, NHL Live.
Yeah.
I think '03 or something like that. Or '02, where you just are beating the shit out of people. There's a mini game with like cows or something, and you're all in like this little ice rink, and you gotta stop from getting pushed out like a sumo wrestler.
Yup.
Really fun NHL game.
That sounds
Probably
great.
the only NHL game I've ever played.
I play, still actively play the NHL game for the Super Nintendo before they got the rights to any team names. So it would just be like Chicago, and it's like, oh, weird. The colors look remarkably like the Blackhawks, but they're just called Chicago.
The oh, there was another game. Oh, it was NASCAR. There was a NASCAR game where my buddy at the time and I, we would just not play that fucking game, except to literally go around and just crash into other cars. And
You
then
drive the opposite way on the track.
absolutely. And I remember it so vividly. The way that the game would start up is on the title screen. It would pop up NASCAR, 2003, whatever the fuck it was.
Yup.
And it would be
God, every one of them, dude.
it was just like, wow, this really appeals to NASCAR sensibilities.
Oh my gosh.
I eventually grew to hate that song so much. 'Cause
Good.
I was just like, oh my God, these
Please, no more.
redneck hillbilly losers just can't get enough of it. Fucking stop.
Exactly, dude.
But
But yeah, so
Anyway.
you're telling me NASCAR wasn't an RPG though?
no,
Oh.
you notice the trend? How there's none of these are RPGs.
And there's
so-
nothing wrong with that. It's just like, just reclaim its identity as a console for RPGs is just such a fucking joke.
Yeah. I don't know who ever thought of the Xbox as an RPG machine,
Machine.
but yeah, machine.
They're wrong. They're wrong if they thought that.
Quite frankly, you're right, and that's like where I forget what I was gonna say now.
No,
Shit.
no. Yeah, but
I
that,
was on my way. Oh no, they had established themselves pretty fucking well,
Yeah.
in my opinion, as a first-person shooter
oh,
machine,
100%.
and that's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
One of the things that I remember from the 360 era was Fallout 3,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, okay, it's a first-person shooter, but actually not really.
It's
You
like,
know?
oh, it's technically, it's an
first-person
RPG.
RPG. And I really liked that.
It was cool.
It took me a little while to get into, but then once I got used to the controls, once I got used to the flow of the game,
Mm-hmm.
holy crap, that's such a classic game.
Oh,
And,
100%, dude. That was such a step forward for that franchise. Like, Fallout 2 to 3 is unbelievable.
it's leaps and bounds.
It's a brand new game.
Not to mention Fallout 3 in its own right for RPGs in general.
Yep.
Also new. I mean, it's why you see like Final Fantasy games nowadays
Looking the way they
being-
do.
It's not so much turn-based as it is like you are moving around still. You
Yep.
still have that agency to move around and like you can still do turn-based, like, okay, the cooldown for this is done, now use that, and so on and so forth.
But
I don't know.
Dude,
you get what I'm saying.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I will say that New Vegas is better than 3, but
Never played it.
it's
I wish I
amazing.
had.
It's really good. It's super good. I like the
keep
references
hearing-
in it more. I think the story's really good.
I keep hearing rumors about that being like being remade or whatever, or like that someone's gonna come out with a fan version that's gonna be better, and
I'd be down.
maybe I could install some mods and play the game.
You know what
On
could
Steam.
You know what could never have a better remaster than the original, though? Farmville.
Yeah.
Too bad it's shutting down, baby.
Not more.
Just
Maybe
got
I'll play Farmville for the stream tomorrow.
7 years. Sorry, that's my bad. 11 years. Farmville's been around for 11 years. I remember being in high school and parents playing Farmville, and that's how they got into Facebook. And I'm just like, yikes, no thanks.
You remember Zynga? God damn.
Wow. Barely. That's crazy, though. Like, holy shit, man. The reason I really brought this up, though, is the reason it's ending is because Flash Player is on its way out. What an end of a fucking era.
Now, to be fair, this does not mean that Flash is dying dead entirely. It's just Adobe will stop distributing and updating Flash Player for all web browsers, and Facebook will stop supporting Flash games on the platform.
Rip.
I don't know what this is going to mean then, because isn't YouTube essentially just based off... am I completely wrong?
Wasn't it? I need a second webcam so I can get the cat cam going during the podcast. Just flip that shit on. Hey, fix your ear. God.
Oh my gosh, no wonder. Okay.
Hit me with the news.
I might. Okay. Come on. Copy link address. I'm gonna send this to you.
Red 5 standing
so that
by.
we can actually, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll pull it up.
I looked at this earlier. And this is actually older news, but I think, oh my god, this is way old news. This is 5 years ago news.
Huh.
I did not realize this.
Huh. That's crazy. How did we not know? I had no idea. Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, it's YouTube has dropped Flash for HTML5 video as the default. Now, I remember having issues with YouTube before and having to update my Flash.
Yup.
And
man, I remember that.
And I remember being like, wow, YouTube looks all fucked up. Something's wrong with Flash, so I guess I'll just update Flash.
Wow.
And now I'm finding out now that it's HTML5 that came to the rescue with a... Okay, can I... Okay. You did it. You're hungry, you fat bitch. But I guess that makes sense because I couldn't tell you the last time I had that problem, though.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. That makes sense. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense why Flash isn't as relevant as it... Not, like, exclusively that, but there's just different things now. Different options available.
Yeah. Zynga did put out a little thing saying, quote, We're aware that many of you have been with us since the very beginning, helping to build an incredible global community of players over the years who have enjoyed this game just as much as we have. For that, we say thank you.
Rip.
And they should have ended with, for that, we say thanks for the money.
Yeah, exactly. Man, those microtransactions were dope.
What a bunch of losers and suckers are playing Farmville, you know?
Gosh, 100%, dude. Getting in that Facebook every day.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, just as a little aside,
Hit
since
me.
you just brought up Facebook, I turned off notifications for Facebook on my phone entirely.
Yeah.
And my quality of life is leaps and bounds so much fucking better. I feel so much better
Right?
not having to look at Facebook all the fucking time.
I check
It's weird.
I check
because-
Facebook to see when people's birthdays are. That's it.
Yeah, for people's birthdays, I check it for that, and I check it for
Our
The group.
group. Yep. That's it.
that's about it. I mean, I don't mean to sound cold-hearted to the people that I do still care about. I want all my friends to be successful and well.
But I'm not paying attention to your Facebook.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to like keep my sanity over here.
See, I've been going on a mass cleanse. I've just been like deleting people I went to high school with, and it's been amazing. Someone I
I,
know posted, "Take off your mask, wash your hands, stop living in fear, open the country, vote in person, go see your people." And I was like, man, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a great person to fucking delete.
uh, yeah, those people.
It was a great time, man.
It's interesting going into a conversation knowing you have more brain cells than the other person does.
It's like I'm gonna huff spray paint and I'll have more brain cells than you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like I'm gonna go do a coma and still have more brain cells than
I'm
you.
gonna go binge drink and kill half my brain cells.
I'm gonna go
It's just so
smack my head.
frustrating.
Yeah. Anyway, rip
Ripperoni, dude.
Flash play around.
And you know what? You know what? Rest in peace, Indivisible. Later, skaters.
Yeah.
All the devs for Skullgirls are starting their own worker-owned studio. How exciting is that, man? We had
Called Future Club, which I think is a phenomenal name.
How did someone not have that name already?
Seriously.
Oh, they're getting out there though. Like, handcrafted art and engaging gameplay, that's what they're known for. Like, my god, dude, I'm so excited. We had covered them having a toxic work environment, and then there was a max exodus. And now we're here.
Yeah.
They're all from Lab Zero Games.
Really wanted to play Indivisible too. Not like number 2.
Yeah, as well.
I mean, like as well, but knowing that this dude is like I don't want to support that guy.
Yeah.
Mike's
Pirate the game.
Hey, there we go. Hey, who wants to see a completely legal stream?
Yeah, and they're
nights.
God, they're one thing that's really exciting for me is they explained that it's a completely co-op structure. So, employees use the product for the benefits of its members instead of earning profits for investors. That is fascinating. That is like in an idealistic world, this is how companies could work. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for them.
Yeah. I love the quote though. Quote, "Games aren't the sole effort of a single developer." That's that right there from Earl Gertwagen.
It sold me.
Wonderful.
It's so good. We're a highly diverse team of 15 developers, including artists, animators, programmers, and designers. And we shipped our past games as a group effort of teamwork and communication. A co-op structure lets us put that philosophy into reality and gives us all an equal role in shaping our future as a company alongside the games we make. That's so dope. That's so exciting. That's 100% creative control. That's what you want when you make something.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So good for them for banding together to form what very well, I mean, it's basically not Lab Zero anymore. It's Lab 1.
Yep.
Just called Future Club.
Such a good name. They're going to crush it, dude. Speaking of people banding together to make something new, though, making a new developer. Holy shit. What a power move. Mike Morhaime, right?
Morhaime?
Jaime announces a new game company, Dreamhaven. They haven't even announced any games yet. But who's fucking working here, dude? This dude co-founded Blizzard in 1991. Holy shit.
So the guy who built Blizzard to be Blizzard now, basically, set the groundwork for it. this there's three in particular veterans that really stand out.
Dude, blows my
Hearth-
mind.
Hearthstone lead Jason Chase, StarCraft 2 director Dustin Browder, and Hearthstone creative director Ben Thompson.
StarCraft 2 doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, StarCraft 2, it's just it's a little indie project.
It's not like people in South Korea actively still play it, like, religiously.
Competitively.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so exciting. Holy shit. My gosh, just like, and it's the thing for me that's really interesting is a lot of these people, Dreamhaven is a publisher because they're two studios under Dreamhaven. And
yeah, that's true.
Moonshot Games and Secret Door. And Moonshot, those three people are going to be working for Moonshot. Secret Door is going to be Chris Sagatti, the executive producer of Hearthstone, Alan Dabiri, the technical director for Warcraft and StarCraft 2, and Eric Dodds, designer on World of Warcraft and StarCraft. Just another list of heavy hitters.
I'll say it right now. StarCraft is a virtually perfect game.
Yeah, it is.
Other than Zerg Rush, but whatever.
But holy shit, dude, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I believe we actually covered him stepping down back in 2018, back on a different podcast that we used to run.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And he stayed on as a consultant until last year, and said that he basically was going to do something else afterwards.
Yep, and boy oh boy, is he doing something else.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him. Good for them.
Man,
I can't wait to see what these two studios come up with.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be cool. That's just a fact.
Hope so.
Yeah.
I want another RTS.
Oh, right. Thank you. Please give us another like top tier RTS.
RT or strategy. Give me something besides XCOM to play. Something where 90% means 90%, not 9%. For fuck's sake.
Dude,
it's right there.
It's the gun barrel is touching the head.
Yes. Okay. But I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
You know what rabbit hole you are going down though? A series that you may enjoy a little bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered, reportedly coming next year.
Wow.
The thing that's interesting for me is the byline. The original Mass Effect is what's holding back the launch of the rumored trilogy. What?
That's largely because Mass Effect 1, in comparison to 2 and 3, was the most different from the other two.
Exactly.
Not to mention the most dated.
Yes.
And quite honestly, so not only did the graphics have to be updated, but I assume what they're doing is they're updating how the game plays as well. So in the original Mass Effect, what they had was just overheating weapons. Newer ones, they just had ammo drops. Well, it's way, way better to do it the way 2 and 3 did it.
Yes.
Instead of just these shitty, oh my god, Kinnick.
Kenny.
He is an
What's he eating?
Nightmare. More tape.
Yeah.
More
tape Nation.
Yeah, Tape Nation.
Dude.
But
oh my gosh, this is just so exciting though. Hopefully developer BioWare isn't too gutted and can get this done right.
Yes. I agree 1,000,000,000%. I really, really want this to be good. They have no plans to include the multiplayer from Mass Effect 3 into the remastered trilogy.
That's fine.
Although that is fine. I agree there. However, I actually really enjoyed the implementation of the multiplayer into the story.
Mm-hmm. I actually knew one of my old roommates used to play the multiplayer quite often on her PS3.
I got it to 100% specifically
Damn.
to make sure that nothing was going to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the best possible scenario that I could going into the final portion of the game, the end game.
The end game. We're entering end game now.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was so glad I did.
Yep.
I'm so glad I did, because it was like watching the culmination of roughly 180 hours worth of just grindy work bullshit totally pay off in almost every single way imaginable.
Yep.
Because you were talking with all your friends, you know, you were checking on them during battle. They
Yep.
were, you know, they were right there with you. You talk with them after and do like little role play scenes. You know, there was a great scene with okay, coming over here or what, bud?
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you
here.
doing? Sorry.
I'm kidding.
Kinnick is clearly anxious right now.
Mood.
But the end, I will say, the ending portion of Mass Effect
Mhm.
3 could be like one of the most controversial endings.
How do you
in
end it,
video
though?
game history.
How do you end it?
How did I end it?
No, how do you end it though? Like, I'm not gonna hold it against them.
Oh, you mean in terms of like just saying we don't want to do anymore?
Yeah, like how do you end a series like that? How do you end a trilogy like Mass Effect? Like, I'm not gonna hold it against them. It's like there was so much.
Totally. And that's why I think 3 exists, and I think it's one of the best games out there.
Mm-hmm.
Is because it ties off things as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's all these open plot points that they resolve.
Exactly.
It's not perfect in every scenario, I'll give you that. And some people may even be pissed off with the ending that they got, but that's the point of the game, is there's multiple endings.
Exactly.
Across all scenarios.
You end it
So-
differently than they did, obviously. Admiral Akbar's right. You just end it differently than how they did it.
Yeah.
But are you excited for this? Are you gonna get it?
Oh,
Do it, you coward.
yeah.
Why not?
well,
Dude, I just bought an unremastered trilogy of games. I'll
We'll
buy
check
this.
the price. We'll check the price and see.
Oh, I'll do it.
If it's like 40, if it's
If it's 40,
The
go
mo-
for it.
the most I'll pay for it is 40. And
I'll just
even
wait
then
for
I'll be
Scott.
like, well, I might give it a month and see where it's at after that.
Wait for Phenomenon to find it for $40 or like $30 a month in, or a week and a half in.
Yeah, just like Black Ops 3 back
Yup.
in 2016.
That was
there.
nuts.
God dang, that was a special year for me.
That was
with
amazing.
multiplayer first-person shooters. I was playing Titanfall, Black Ops 3,
Blops.
and Overops.
I remember that.
Overwatch.
That was a big year.
It was pretty special.
You know, this year's been a pretty big year as well. And one of those reasons is because of the the critically acclaimed, audience loved Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what the anatomy of a Fall Guy was?
No.
I just love that someone made this. Like, this is an official Fall Guys artwork by a senior concept artist, and it's horrifying. It's a weird chicken-looking thing that it doesn't look right. Its eyeballs are wrong.
Maybe that's how we all look on the inside. I mean, I've never looked on my inside. Have you?
Same, no, I haven't looked on your inside either.
Yikes.
Or my own as well, actually.
Anyway, this specific anatomy would explain why my Fall Guy can't get up the fucking steps in the egg thing.
Oh my god, I spent an entire match just trying to get up the steps. Do you play with the controller or body and keyboard? Body and keyboard. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. Said body shame more guys. Keyboard and mouse.
I play with the PS4 controller.
I need to do that.
It is it's so much better.
Yeah.
But
Fuck the egg game. 100%. It's the worst game. That and the Rocket League style soccer game.
yeah, that is like a genuinely like head scratching. Why in the fuck would you put this in this game with these guys that have feet that are 2 inches off the ground and walk?
Exactly.
Gosh dang.
Fall Guys, more like walk guys. Am I right?
Yeah, more like penguin guys.
Wow.
But
Metadonic's company's first release. It's crazy.
good for them.
Sorry,
Wait,
it's by far from the first release. They've released 130 games before this, but this is the one that like caught on.
God damn it. All right, he's getting a little feisty.
I was gonna say we'll call it a night. You know what? Thanks everyone for watching. Cal, what you been playing?
I have been playing. This morning I played some Animal Crossing.
Hell yeah.
This afternoon I decided to play Overwatch instead of I was playing Overwatch instead of Celeste or Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was about to, and then I kind of got sidetracked after lunch. So then I saw the time, and I was like, well, I'll just play a couple matches in there instead. You know?
And they went great, right?
Yes. So they went so well. I was not mad whatsoever. But trust me, just watch the VOD. Watch the VOD, and you'll realize
You'll see
how well I was doing and how effective I was as a communicator, as a human being. I was doing so good in Overwatch. It was almost unbearable, really. There's so many people out there that play Overwatch right now that looked at the way I was playing and said, wow.
Oh, wow.
He is amazing. Okay?
People who are the best, they tell me I'm the best.
$700 just to see him play some more Overwatch.
Oh, man. But other than that, not much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
What about you?
I've been playing, I need to finish DK Country because I just put Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Switch, online shit. So I've been playing that, been playing some Super Mario Brothers 2, Fall Guys, Smash, Mario Kart, and the 3D All-Stars. Been a good time. Been playing a lot.
I've been playing a game of Hide Your Anxiety.
Oh, that's a terrible game. I just like, I can't hide it.
I just can't hide it.
It's everywhere. Everyone sees it.
Yeah. About 8 days after my grandma passed, my mom was in the hospital, and I was like,
Can we just, you're like, 2020, can we just like pump the brakes?
do not test me. I was about to go perform a surgery myself. Like,
He was grabbing Thanos' glove. Like, he's grabbing the Infinity Gauntlet. I'll do it myself.
yeah. Admiral Akbar, if you're asking who I main in Overwatch, I'd say Junkrat.
Hell yeah.
Junkrat for DPS, Mercy for
Healing.
and I'll say Reinhardt for tank.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, Reinhardt, Zarya, and Diva.
Yeah.
They're all useful.
And Admiral Akbar, if you're asking me who I main in Mario Kart, it's Metal Mario, 100%. He's thick. He's nice and heavy. Heavy boy, but not like slow as fuck like Bowser or DK. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. You want to do the rigmarole, or you wanted me to do the rigmarole?
I got it.
You got it. Take it.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of the Game Scrubs podcast. You can always find us on YouTube, That is youtube.com/. Well, actually, is it? Well, either way, just search for us.
You'll
Game
find
Scrubs
us.
or Hogtied Productions. You will find us there. You can also find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hogtied Productions. All lowercase, all one word, obviously. That's the way
I like it.
websites work. You can also find us on Facebook. Facebook.com/GameScrubs.
Yes.
And if you really like it, you can give us a follow. If you really, really like it, you can give us a sub. We also have a Discord that we'd love for you to join.
It's a fun time.
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get Discord persistent invites up.
Yeah. I'll figure it out tomorrow with on at the bottom of our Twitch. Like, I'll get our Twitch home set up better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I probably should have done that today instead of just streaming.
Hey man, I took like 3 naps, did a lot of laundry. I feel you.
You did plenty today. So anyway, that's it. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, Jake, for joining. Not that you wouldn't.
I wasn't feeling it.
Just thank you for being here.
Hell yeah, we out here working.
I feel bad for the people who have seen the episodes where it's just me and they watch through the whole thing and watch me just struggle.
Nah.
Yikes. Boy, oh boy.
They're like, we're here for it.
Yeah. Well, thanks again.
Thanks for watching.
$750. $750 fucking dollars.